Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. And it's up to you if you want to subscribe, push the all button, like or dislike my content. I say it all the time in my videos, but I'm going to change it up and not say it so much because do you really want to hear that all the time? Alright, this game here, Stern Pinball Arcade, I think is a gimmick. It's just my take, my opinion, my view. You don't have to agree. Just don't say anything harsh in the comments and we'll get along. I'm going to play a little bit of this, but I'm not going to have the volume on for the pinball machines. I just kind of want to take you kind of a tour through it. These pinball games are kind of a gimmick. You have to buy the pinball machines. Let's go ahead and get in there. You got to buy the pinball machines, and they're not really that great, especially on this one. There we go. Let it load. It's kind of awkward because you can't hear it, but I kind of want to go through it with you. Just real quick, I'll go through all the ones that I have. And my take on this is that it's a gimmick. I'll just play a few. It takes a while to load each one. Now, if I pause the content, if I pause the content, then we'll go through each of the tables a little bit quicker. This is the Ghostbusters one. Yeah, it's kind of a gimmick. I mean, it was kind of cool back in the 80s and 90s when they made these games. It was really neat. But don't get fooled by all the lights flashing. These aren't that great. It's entertaining at first if you've never seen it. I remember being a kid seeing these things. I was like, how did they make these things? It looks so complicated. But I'll play a couple minutes of this. I'll pause it and I'll move on to the next table, and I'll let you see how it works here. And there's really not much to them, but to me, to be honest with you, like I am in my content, is that it's a gimmick. A lot of this stuff. We might be able to. Well, I'm not sure if I should turn the music on or the volume, but I just kind of want to share it with you. Yeah, there's your cell phone or your computer volume is not broken. I just turned the music off. This is more like a quick preview, my little take of it. It's really nothing to these when you buy the tables for the game, for this game, where you can add each, buy each table and stuff. It's a gimmick, people. It's a gimmick. Let me pause it and we'll go back in. Okay, we're going into Believe It or Not. This was an old one as well. I do have the sound on. I did turn the volume down through the settings of the game, but the sound goes with everything, even the sound effects. But go ahead and...
Welcome to Ripley's Auditorium.
Yeah, these weren't very good. Yeah, Ghostbusters had
It's time
copyright music, so... But they're not very great. I think Ghostbusters, though, and...
looks like a bad. How did you invent such a thing?
This one was, somewhat alright. I mean, it had more stuff to work with, but...
A roller skating penguin. How amazing.
I'll play a minute of this, you get an idea of this one. But you gotta... There's too much copyright on YouTube anymore, and so it's getting really difficult for me to do video games. I might have to find a different content to put up besides video games. I do unboxings and stuff, but I don't have money to keep doing that. Because it's out of pocket. I don't get any donations. I don't get anything, any help from the YouTube community for that, so... But yeah, I'll play another minute or two, and I'll pause it, and we'll move on to the next table. AC/DC, I'm not going to be able to do that one with the sound on, because that one just plays songs throughout the whole thing. And I think that's it for that one. I know it's kind of a iffy game, iffy content this time, but I wanted to share it with you. Okay, we got another one, Phantom of the Opera. I'll play a couple minutes of this, and we'll move on to the next one. Just wanted to show them, see what you're getting involved in. If you decide to buy these packs, you can get. Not that great. They're kind of lame pinball machines or tables. It's a gimmick, people. It's a gimmick. That Action Heroes. Well, I'll tell you when I get there to that one. How awful that one was. Action Hero. Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? It's a gimmick. They buy the copyrights, or they buy the license to temporary use the titles and stuff of movies or whatever it is, so they can make this game and then put it in there as another table. Oh, there you go. That one was fast. Not that great at these because I'm not really interested in them all that much, but I wanted to do some content of this. I gotta mute it. Or pause it. I'm not sure how much music's in this one. Mustang Pinball, it says. I'm probably gonna risk it in a couple of these tables by leaving the sound on, but so that you can get an idea about it. Last Action Hero is what it's called. I was thinking of the name of it. That was an awful pinball machine on here. This one looks so gimmicky, doesn't it? There's hardly anything on it. See that? There's hardly anything on it. But I just wanted to share this pinball game. So you get my review take of this is awful. Don't buy this. Don't buy these pinball games. I like Ghostbusters, but it's not that great. Well, there's the take of this one already. So It's awful. There's nothing to this game. It looks so flat and bare, doesn't it? Doesn't look very good at all. So it makes you think. It makes you think about. They're not worth buying. These packs aren't worth buying. All right, moving on to the next one. Now this one here, I'm gonna risk this one too because I haven't played this one yet. This one I haven't played at all, so I'm not sure how the music's gonna be on it.
Remember, the Enterprise won't be able to beam you back until you turn off that drill.
And some of the pinball machines, the flaps that you use to hit the ball are awful. They don't respond very good, or they don't hit the ball very hard to get it moving. It's a gimmick, folks. It's a gimmick. I wouldn't purchase this. Now, if you like it, you like it. I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but I'm saying is I wouldn't. In my opinion, I wouldn't waste your money on this. They're so flat. What I mean by flat is so bare. There's nothing on the table. There's nothing here. It's like they just threw it together as fast as possible to get it out there as a pack to make money off of. And the real experience is playing an actual pinball machine table in person. Is you get the better experience. This digital game stuff, it's a convenience, but it's just, I don't feel anything with this game at all. I don't feel any excitement. I don't feel any. I'm not excited for any of these games. And I'm a casual player. This is probably how you're going to react if you played these things in real life. You'll probably not enjoy these. Now, there might be exceptions to the rule, what I'm saying. Like I said, if you like it, you like it. But there's no excitement to it. You played a couple times and it's like, okay, it's flat, it's mediocre at best. I just don't feel anything with it. It's just hitting a ball for a couple minutes, if you can last that long. And so we got a few sound effects, a few lights light up. There's nothing to these tables. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. This one I have to mute because all it plays is a repeat of AC/DC songs, one or two. It's you've heard, if you heard them a million times, you've heard them, well, another million times. There's nothing to it. It basically just plays a song, bunch of lights, and they're just mediocre tables. You could tell they were just making a quick buck on this. It's not really worth it, if you ask me. You better off going online and getting those free pinball programs for your PC and play them. They're just as flat as this, or mediocre, or whatever. But I just want to say this. This is my take, my review, my first impressions. I did play this once before I played, before I pushed record for the content. Sort of see what I was getting into. I didn't play the Star Trek one. I didn't play the Ghostbusters one, but I did play the rest of them before making this content. It's just, I just ain't feeling anything with this pinball stuff. Nothing. Just, it's just a ball. You hit it, and a few lights. There's nothing to it. Just simple program, or however the programmers would consider it simple because they know how to do it better than I would. But it's just a way to make a quick buck. It's flat. It's not. I just didn't feel anything with these pinball machines, these tables. So if you buy these extra pinball tables, that's because you want to. You don't have to. This isn't. They're just so generic. I'm gonna leave the volume on this one. I have to edit it out. It's not just no loss. It's just time consuming to edit it out for copyright. But I'm just gonna let this one stay on for this one. And it's just, these are lame. There's nothing to them, and I know I keep repeating it, but you could tell my frustration with it. It's just, I'm disappointed. Why would anybody pay this? If you watch my videos, my video content of this before purchasing it, then you'll know probably not to get it. But it's up to you. I mean, it's just my take. I'm just not feeling it. Just, ugh. Okay, after a couple of the pinball tables, it just becomes repetitive. Yeah, okay, you hit the ball, you hit the ball, you hit the ball, you hit the ball. Yay! Pass the ball, everybody. Pass the ball. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Couple sound effects, some lights. It just feels like copy and paste to me, these pinball tables. See? And then it's like, ooh, okay. That's not exciting. Sort of reminds me of that Back to the Future movie. Remember when he was in that gas station or whatever, and he was playing that gun arcade game, and the kids go, "That's a kid's toy. You gotta use your hands." That's what this reminds me of. That's kind of my reaction to these pinball tables. And the flappy things here don't work very well. I know I'm not the best at this, but I played better. I played better games, pinball machine games on computer, and they had less. They had less stuff. But it just was more enjoyable. Okay. Okay, well, I'll risk it on this one as well. Copyright. Yeah, it's YouTube's fault. Copyright this, copyright that. Is what it is. I mean, Video games, playing content on YouTube is getting worse. It's getting so bad that I have to mute a lot of stuff now. It's not very enjoyable for you guys and gals as viewers, and it's not enjoyable for me to have to push the mute button because I want to hear it too as I do the content. So this one seems to have a little bit more stuff on it. It's not as flat or but yeah. Let me know what you think of this. I'm just doing this as for content, entertain you. It can frustrate you. My content can frustrate you, get you some kind of different feelings, like you can be happy, you can laugh, you can be interested in my stuff. If you don't like my content, then just push the thumbs down. It's no loss to me, really, because I'm not getting paid for this. YouTube refuses to get me to 1,000 subscribers and is cutting my viewing hours, even though I get the same viewing hours or more every month. But my viewing hours are staying the same for the count, or it's dropping. So YouTube does not want me to make money on here, and I think YouTube's being sued anyway as well. So that's what I've been hearing, that YouTube's being sued. But you can take that or leave it. Just look it up. You got access. If you got access to YouTube, you got access to the internet. If you got access to the internet, you have access for the news. To be able to look up this stuff I'm talking about, you might have a better understanding than I do about it. This is just my opinion, my take, my review, my feelings, my first reactions or second reactions to this. Here we go. It's another one I'm going to risk having the sound on with. Yeah, see what I'm going through just to put content up anymore. I'm telling all of you, it's getting harder and harder to play video games on YouTube. Yeah, this one don't look that great either. Well, let's go. Yeah, these here flippers aren't that great. They don't react. They're kind of soft flippers. Have you ever played the actual pinball tables in real life? If you noticed, some of them, the flippers, as they say, some of them are slow or soft. Some of them they don't react as fast. They don't hit the ball as hard. That's on purpose, by the way. They do it on purpose. Remember, it's about eating your quarters. Give you a little bit of entertainment for about a minute or two. Sometimes you can go a little bit longer, and that's it. Your quarter's been eaten. See that? It should have hit it. It's too soft. The flippers aren't hitting it hard enough. See that? Not really hitting it very good. I know it depends on where you hit it on the flippers, but you know, that's physics for you. But it's still not that great. Kind of negative. Kind of negative this time. Kind of like, not that great. Not that great.
Bye, good looking.
Yep, that's that one. Okay, I got 2 left. This one and one more. This is the one that was really awful. I didn't like this one. It wasn't because, no, I watched that movie several times, so it's not that. It's It's just I was say it's a sucky pinball table. Kind of flat. It's just not enjoyable at all. Say it's just kind of like slow going, and okay, the ball's going up. Now it's slowly coming back down. Ooh, it's kind of like that. it's not really. Some pinball machine tables in real life were action packed. I mean, they were always doing something on the table. This one's kind of like okay, yeah. What's special about it? It just feels like it was copied and pasted. They used the same program that they always use for pinball machines, and it was just copy and paste. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Okay, this last one. I think the Ghostbusters one was alright, even though I muted it. But it was kind of iffy as well. I mean, they're gimmicky. They're just gimmicky. Look at this. There's nothing to this. There's nothing to this pinball machine. Okay, yay, ooh. Then it stays up there and bounces around. And here we go. Oh, I get to hit it again. Ooh. Nope. That's my take on this. Nope. Didn't feel anything with these games. Didn't feel any excitement. Didn't feel any, oh, I want a high score. And if you notice, these pinball scores, you get 1,000,000 real quick. You get 1,000,000 on the scoreboard like that. That's not how it works. It's supposed to be thousands or 10,000s, or it's not supposed to be million in it, and just hitting the ball for a few seconds and you get 1,000,000 on your score. There's more to it than that. Playing a pinball machine table, you're supposed to work your way up to 1,000,000, not be at 1,000,000 in an instant. You're supposed to earn your score. Millions? I get millions of points just for hitting the ball for 30 seconds. All right. That was Stern Pinball Arcade with however many of those tables I reviewed there. I didn't really care for it. That's my take. I just in that mood, and I didn't really feel anything with it. It just felt so bland. My take is, my opinion, it's not worth buying at the tables. It just isn't worth it to me. So you can take it or leave it. We're at 30 minutes now, and I hope you enjoyed my review of it. That's how I feel about this one. I didn't feel anything. It was kind of bland. Just another pinball table is what I felt throughout all of the pinball tables. It just didn't feel anything. Like I said, I know I'm repeating it throughout the whole video. If you lasted this long, most people don't even watch a minute of my content, and I'm realizing more and more that, you know what, I'm gonna say what I want to say within reason, how I feel. I'm gonna be honest, like I am. And if you don't like my content, well, the more power to you to move on to someone else's channel. All those subscribers out there who get a kick out of my different moods and how I talk and stuff, I really appreciate it. Sticking around for entertainment. You're the reason why I still be on here. But I realize every day, every time that I do more content, I'm kind of burned out by this, by doing content. I think same content. I change it up. I'm doing arcade games. I'm doing pinball arcade here. What does that tell you? It's kind of spooks it up from the same old Nintendo Switch games. I mean, most of the Nintendo Switch games are starting to be kind of the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I'm realizing more and more that not many people care whether I'm putting the content up and making the effort to do the work to put the content up, because YouTube is stopping me from advancing on here. I like YouTube. I like that you can get information. You don't, because back in the day, you had to pay somebody to do something, and you're not there watching them to learn from it. Today, you can go on a YouTube video and learn how to take an engine apart. So that's the good thing about YouTube is sharing. Everybody's sharing their knowledge, but they're also profiting off of it. They're also making money off of it. But I'm not making anything. And I know I keep talking about it. It's not just about money, but it is. You got to have money in life. You got to have money, and because of the society you're in, that's what the way of controlling everyone. But the point is, enough of all that, is I'm losing interest in putting content up on YouTube. And I'm not really getting anywhere on YouTube. Not really getting anywhere. And so I should be over 1,000 subscribers. I should be making a few dollars on my work, and I'm not making anything. So yeah, it's mainly for hobby. And so when I go back to that mindset of it's just a hobby, Ronald. It's just a hobby. Don't take it so seriously. Don't be upset about it. And I say that to myself. Don't be upset about it. It's all right. Just as long as you enjoy it, keep doing it. And mostly I do, but sometimes I get a little grumpy or I get a little disappointed because I just, like I said in my other video that nobody's watching, is that's how society in the world is. The society in the world could care less about you. One moment you're popular and you're living it up, and the next moment they kick you down and stomp on you and replace you with the next most popular person that they want to be put in the spotlight. So popularity was never my strong suit. Popularity was never my intentions to being on here. But it come down to popularity, ordering to do something you like. You still have to be popular, ordering for society or the world to give you a few bucks from what you like doing. So I'm just voicing my opinion. I'm just I think I'm just burned out with YouTube, and I mean I need to take a break from it. I've been putting a lot of content up lately, and I don't really see much for my effort. And what YouTube is doing to me is very upsetting. And I know I'm not the only one. I bet 75-80% of everybody who puts content up eventually says, "Why am I bothering with this?" Other than, you know, voicing your opinion, be able to have your own voice for the community, for the the community of YouTube, which is all over the world. Get yourself out there. And I'm, I feel that I'm being singled out, and I know I am, of all the proof that I've seen. And I'm not the only one. Like I said, about 75+% of all of the YouTube creators aren't making a cent. They're picking choosing. YouTube is picking and choosing who's popular, who they're going to give their few dollars to, and I haven't even reached that point where you, as the viewer, will help me out. I have to make at least 500 or 1,000 subscribers before you guys and gals can even support me on here. Unless I had another channel, another place where I could get you guys and gals to come over and buy from me or something like that. But I don't have that right now, and like another hustle on a side type of thing. Well, I don't have that. I used to have eBay, but that didn't go very well for me. So that was pick and choose as well. They say a lot of small businesses never work out. It's the same thing with YouTube. I guess I'm in that category where this probably isn't going to work out for me. But I'll continue to express myself as long as YouTube allows me to, and I'm in the position to have what I need to be able to put up content. I'm going to continue to do that until I get tired of it and I just stop. I'll probably stop YouTube eventually because I'm only doing it now. It's a hobby. It's something on the side. It's something I like doing most of the time. But you can see it in my voice how I'm feeling kind of burned out from this, and I got a lot more content on the way. I'm going to continue to do it, like I said, until I've had enough of it, and I realize I'm not getting enough support, and then I'll probably just throw in the towel and shut my YouTube channel down and be done with it. But I'm going to still voice my opinion. I'm still going to be who I am, regardless how I feel. I'm not going to let the society or the world stop me from continuing. I'll keep doing this for a while. I've said it many times. If you look at my older content, I've said it in those videos. I get discouraged. And it shows at times. And I make the best of it. But it's really difficult. It's really difficult to keep doing this sometimes. If my computer went out on me, let's just say that as an example. If my computer went out, I probably wouldn't be able to put content up anymore. So, because I'm not buying another one. I don't have the money to buy another computer. So be glad, everybody, that my computer and everything still works. And as long as it does, and I can continue to do this for a while, I'll continue to do this for a while. I do like it. Most of the time. I like to be able to share my opinion. I like to be able to talk about whatever's on my mind. Even now, how I'm feeling kind of discouraged. Yeah, I'm at 40 minutes. I have 40 minutes for this. But I also realized something. Nobody's watching my stuff very much. A couple minutes, they skip through it, and all that work is being wasted. But I do it for myself mainly, and I hopefully that it opens your minds and you realize I'm a real person. I'm not somebody following a script. I'm not somebody that gets all the attention. I'm the one at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm the bottom. I'm just an average person wanting to voice my opinion. I want to share my thoughts and also entertain you with the video games is not just to play the video games. It's a background so I can talk and so I can share my take on things. But this game really really was awful to me. I didn't like it. Stern Pinball is a gimmick. I'm going to say that. It's a gimmick. It's a quick buck. It's a filler game, and but like I said, if you like this content or if you like this video or video game that I was playing, that's fine. I like the Ghostbusters one on here, but even that was kind of lame though. It wasn't. It was kind of flat. Pinball isn't. I used to thought it was. Used to think it was really awesome, but now it's kind of. Well, this specific Stern Pinball, it's not very action packed. The tables on it. I wouldn't buy it. I would find a different pinball to check out. My advice: always watch content on a game before you purchase it. That's my take on it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and that's another video down. Thank you so much, and moving on to the next video while I still can do it. Take care.